$10,000 a month is 100% guaranteed if you don't do these three things that I'm about to explain. First thing, guys, I want to give credit to Charlie Morgan because I've actually got this video idea from him. So shout out to him. And next, guys, because I need to show some kind of authority in this space, this is what my calendar looks like. I book on average 3 to even 6, 7 calls a day, and I can even refresh this. And yeah, I mean, this is what my calendar pretty much looks like, right? Yeah. So let's move on into the three things, okay? Guys, the first one is gonna be the worst out of all of them, okay? And this is video games, right? Okay, you guys already know that video games not only take up so much of your time, but they're also completely fucking useless, okay? And let me tell you also what video games actually do to your brain, okay? When you're trying to hit $10,000 a month and you're also playing a video game where let's say you want to get to level 100, your brain cannot tell the difference between making the 100 grand a month and between getting to level 100. Okay. So, what happens then? Because your brain sees that actually getting to the level 100 is way easier than actually getting to the 10K a month, then what's going to happen? Your brain is going to think and your brain is going to do things subconsciously more towards the video game because it's easier to get to the level 100 than it's easier to get to the $10,000 a month. Okay. So then what happens that your goal setting system, okay, the goals that you have in your life completely fuck up, okay? And that's because of a video game. And guys, I want to scare the shit out of you by saying this, okay? If you're playing video games, then you are messing up all of the goals that you have in your life. So getting to $10,000 a month is gonna be way, way harder, if not even fucking impossible. Okay. So my advice to you is that you completely stop playing video games because this is exactly what I did. Like 3 years ago, or even 4 years ago, I was playing Fortnite like fucking 5, 6 hours a day. And I also like this stuff about, making money online and all this shit. But when you play fucking 5, 6 hours of Fortnite every fucking single day, then what do you think you're gonna do? You're just gonna level up in the game. And I've actually got really good at Fortnite, but I haven't got really good in doing anything else. Okay. So my advice to you again is that you stop playing these stupid shit video games because they don't do anything, literally anything for you, and not only that, they mess up your brain. And last thing, they also take so much of your time. And all the time that you put into video games, you could actually put into reaching the 10K amount. Okay. Now, let's move on to the second thing. This is something that I've never really struggled with, but I know that most people actually have. Okay. And that is alcohol. Okay. Alcohol, guys, let me tell you why it is so bad for you also. Because I mean, drinking, like sometimes drinking like once a week and also not exaggerating is completely fine, in my opinion. I don't drink alcohol. I never drink alcohol, but that's because I don't like it, per personal experience, and also because I don't find, anything into it. Okay. But let me tell you why alcohol and when alcohol is really bad for you. Okay. Let's say you go out on a Saturday night and you completely fucking drink like an animal, okay? What happens the day after? You are fucked up, right? If you also have done this, when you drink a lot, then the next day you are completely fucked up. You got a headache, you're not feeling well, and you're pretty much just again fucked up, okay? Then what happens? The day after, you're still recovering. You're not at 100% of your capability, okay? And what happens the day next? You are still recovering, but again, not 100% of your 100 capability. Okay. And it's not just me saying this. You can go ahead and do your own research on the internet. When you fuck up, because when you drink so much alcohol, then your body, your mind recovers fully after, I believe, like 3 to 4 days. But why am I saying this, guys? Let's say your mind has a 100% capability, okay, and every day you have 100% and you spend this 100% in doing like 10K a month task and all these things, okay. When you drink alcohol and you get drunk and the day after you're not feeling well, you have around a 20% capability, okay. Then what happens? The day after, you have around a 40 to 50% capability. Then the day after again, you probably have around a 70 to 80% capability. And then on day four, which is more than like almost a full week, you have 100%. But what happens here, guys? If you had 100% capability every single day, then it will be way easier to hit a 10K month, right? It will be insanely easier. but you're just sabotaging yourself. Because if you get drunk and for 4 days you are completely fucked up and you're not at 100% capability, then it's gonna be really, really hard to hit the 10K a month. It's gonna be way harder. Like, you can still do it, but it's gonna be so much harder for you. And I don't understand this, guys. Like, if you wanna hit a 10K a month, just don't drink, don't get fucked up. Like, you can drink, yes, but in a moderate way, but just don't get fucked up and just don't get drunk and drink like an animal, right? Again, this is not something that I've always struggled with. No, I've never really struggled with, to be honest. So I cannot give you an insane amount of advice in here, but in my opinion, if every single week or even once a month you're getting out and you're getting super drunk, then you should absolutely stop this because you are sabotaging yourself. And if you are trying to hit any goal in your life, this is going to significantly make an obstacle between you and hitting the goal. Okay. So I will highly suggest you that you actually stop doing this you're doing right now. And not only because of this, guys, but also because it is insanely bad for your brain. Okay. And again, this is not me saying this. You can do your own research, and this is insanely bad also for your organs. Okay, I had a parent of my friend that actually got his liver exported because he was drinking too much, right? He had like a transplant, something like that. So yeah, I mean, this should scare a little bit out of you, but yeah, if you're drinking and you're also trying to hit 10K a month, again, drinking like exaggerating, then you should probably stop it. Okay, and this is my own advice. Now let's move on to the last one, and this is something that I see so many people struggle with, and this is one of the baddest thing that you can actually do, right? And that is porn, right? So let me tell you what happens when you actually watch porn. Okay, it's not just you watching porn and pleasuring yourself and doing this stuff. What happens to your brain? Not only this is really bad for the brain, right? And again, you can do your own research about it. But also, what happens then? Pretty much, your brain gets used to viewing other people have sex and not actually having pleasure when you are doing and you're having sex with a normal person. But what happens then? You are always thinking about this shit and you're always sexualizing girls. Like, if right now you're pleasuring yourself, you're watching this stuff of videos, you're watching these stupid things, then it's highly, highly likely that whenever you see a probably a cool chick or a girl, you will always think something not so good about her, right? And you could probably relate to this. If you've been watching porn, if you've been doing this kind of stuff, then it's highly likable that whenever you see like a picture of a woman online, whenever you see like a cool lady on the street, you will probably and highly likely think about her in some kind of not so good way. Okay, but what happens that whenever you have all of these distractions, okay, you're always distracted by, I want to watch this video, I see this chick, and then I get thoughts about her. Like, you get distracted, okay? And when you get distracted and you're trying to hit this 10K a month, because pleasuring yourself and watching these videos is way easier than hitting the 10K a month, then you are just gonna prefer doing this than actually doing this. And again, you are putting another obstacle between the 10K a month. Okay, let me show you also. Let me also visualize this with you. Okay, this is 10K a month. This is the path to getting to 10K a month if you didn't have any fucking single distraction in your life. Okay, if you didn't have any distractions, probably it will not even look like this. Let me also refresh this, right? It'll probably look something like this. Okay, you probably have some ups and downs, but you could easily get to 10K a month. But if you've had all of these distractions, alcohol, video games, porn, junk food, like stuff that is not necessary and that is keeping you from hitting your goal, then the path to getting to 10K a month will probably look like something like this, okay? Probably look like something like this. And it's not even guaranteed that you could have even get here, right? You can even like go this for your whole life, and then you will even not even probably get a 10K a month, right? So what I'm trying to say here, guys, if you have all of these things in your life, you are significantly sabotaging yourself when you're trying to hit a goal, okay? Because you're making it significantly harder for you to actually hit the goal. So if you want to hit a 10K a month way faster and way easier, then you have to sacrifice these things in order to do this, okay? But you can actually do this only if you really want it, okay? So let me finish this video by saying, if you're not willing to sacrifice things for your goal, then your goal becomes the sacrifice. Bye.